It took me 2 years to start feeling like Julie, like me. Anything that comes in between my piece like this, we have to fight. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. Guys, if I tell you how I enjoy creating content, as I wouldn't even understand. Like, I've gotten to a point where if I don't create content for a long time, then it's like it's disturbing me. So for me, I don't know if it's therapeutic. I don't know. I just love making content, and I just do it at my own pace. I don't let it stress me a lot and all that. So why am I making this video today? Guys, I don't even have something serious to talk about. But guess what? Mother's Day is coming soon. Actually, I think it's even next Sunday if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and I was just like, yo, it's been 2 good years since I became a mom. And for the person who said that it takes 2 years to feel like yourself, that person didn't lie, guys. It took me 2 years to start feeling like Julie, like me, like how it feels to be me. Of course, I can't even remember how I used to be like, or I used to feel like, or I used to, I think that part dies, or that part grows, and then you just blossom into another person. Not really another person, like your personality grows, your traits, your values. Me right now, anything that comes in between my piece like this, we have to fight. Hey, my piece, no, that's my number one thing, guys. And then, so I was just like, motherhood is coming. No, Mother's Day is coming. And first of all, it hasn't been easy. Actually, it's not even easy right now because it's when Reese is now getting into, toddler stage. And toddler stage comes with tantrums and the big emotions and all that. So currently, how am I even managing how to deal with those tantrums? Of course, it's not a walk in the park. No one has the blueprint. You're just doing your thing and hoping it works out. And of course, I've also been, just reading here and there, getting people's experiences. So one way is I try to, I don't give in to those tantrums. I just pretend. It's like I just lock myself. And then maybe if another thing has been also hitting, you tell Reese no, the next thing is gonna hit you. And I'm not saying I'm the perfect one. Sometimes he gets on my nerves, guys. Sometimes natkanga I get here and I'm like, enough is enough. But okay, the number of times it has gotten to me, at least I always come back and talk to him. When maybe I've raised my voice, I just come back and talk to him like, mommy didn't intend to do that. I wasn't supposed to shout at you. It's not right, and I'm sorry. You get? So I try to repair, and I try to let him know that you can make mistakes, but there is always room to just say sorry or just apologize. You get? I think something else, when he's hitting me or he's going through those weird tantrums, when he hits me, I tell him, no, you cannot hit, and you don't do that in this house. Like, I just tell him, or I tell him, if you want to hit, go and hit the pillow. Or if you want to throw something, sometimes he even throws cups, he throws things. I tell him that you are only allowed to throw ball. So if you want to throw something, go and throw the ball. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I even tell him, if you continue throwing that ball, if you throw that ball one more time, then I'm going to take that ball away. And somehow it works. I don't know. I don't even know if he understands. Of course, one thing I was reading was like, you just keep telling them, even if they're not understanding, like, just start saying it as early as enough. So I just tell him, hands are for gentle hands. Then I tell him, show me gentle, and somehow he gets it. He also says gentle hands. Yeah, so I believe it's not going down the drain. At some point he will start understanding that hands are meant to be gentle, even though right now the amount of brufen I'm taking in, guys, they're not even working. The brufens are not working. So that's just enough to tell you that motherhood hasn't been easy. It hasn't been so easy, but also there have also been so good, like, those priceless moments. Like right now, this just comes out of nowhere and he's like, hug, Like he wants me to hug him, and then when he calls you mommy or mama, you get like it's just so nice and all that. Then when he's just looking at you, laughing with you, or just playing with you, one thing I came to realize, kids don't need you to be so serious and all that. Like so long as just be goofy, fun, making those expressions, weird expressions, you get. So I've also been enjoying, when we read with him. Actually, he's also even having fun reading. Yeah, like he imitates what I've been doing to him and all that. And something else that I didn't even know, guys, motherhood made me go back to church. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm doing that because of him. So apparently, the church that we go to, they have that car beginner stage for kids. And Reese is one of those beginners. Like it's his age and the rest. I don't know how old the rest are, but they're just somewhere there, But if I look at the whole group, Reese is kind of the smallest because Reese is not yet talking, but majority of the kids there are talking. So number one thing they usually do is they sing. And currently, I was even surprised. Reese started singing. There's this song that they normally sing, like Baby Jesus, Baby Jesus. He started singing that, and I was like, yo, my fruits are working, and very soon they're going to start talking. So if your baby is not talking, or if you just want to engage your kid, try sing to him, these small songs. Like I sing to him row 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 your boat. I sing to him twinkle twinkle. At church they sing this avocado pai 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 tiki tiki maji aina ya matunda. And he sings that song. Like if you sing it with him, he sings. Another song that I've also been teaching him is Happy Birthday, because his birthday is coming up soon. Yeah, and I promise that for the first 5 years or for the first 4 years, I'll be celebrating the birthdays with him. Me, his dad, and just me. And maybe if there were other siblings like his cousins, yes, but I'm not going to make it look big and all that. Just me, and make the moment special. Of course, sing with him, dance with him. So I've been letting him sing Happy Birthday to you. And when he gets to, like, when I tell him, how old are you now? Then he says 2. Actually, he understands. I don't know if he knows that is Happy Birthday or what. Like, he just sings. So those are some of the things. That is how motherhood has been. It has been good, but there's a balance. There's a good moment. There's